Sober Girls Yoga by the Mindful Life Practice. Hi yogis, welcome back to Release. This is session number 6, and you can use a bolster and a couple blocks for this session. So come to a comfortable shape. Lengthen through the spine, soften through the shoulders, maybe close the eyes if that feels good. Take some deep breaths in and out. And just use your breath to anchor to this moment. Letting go of movement and receiving stillness. Let's bring our palms together at our heart center, keeping the index finger and the thumb extended, and then flip the palms to be pointing towards the earth. I've recently been reflecting on the question of what can I give from letting go? Let's bring our palms to be face up and then just allow any good energy to come into your hands. And then gather that energy at heart center and we'll channel it through our practice today. So let's take a breath in and circle our arms up towards the sky and look up. And then take an exhale, palms through heart center. Just do a few more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms through heart center. Just 2 more. Breath in. And then breath out. And then take one more inhale. And then when you exhale, land your right palm. And then circle your body through center. Land your left palm. Lift your right arm up. Let's go the opposite way. Circling through center. Land the palm. Lift the arm up. And then just do a few more like this. Just do one more. And then lift our arms all the way up. And then let's just pivot and twist. And then lift the arms up. Twist the opposite way. Just do a few more like this. And then we'll just do a last one. Lift our arms up. Come into a twist. Take your arms all the way through center. Place them at your heart center. And then we'll come onto the hands and the knees. So you can slide your bolster to the side, land your palms. Come into a table and then just move through a few cat-cows. Just do one more. And then come all the way into a center. Now let's tuck our toes and then lift our hips all the way up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Take the right leg up towards the sky. Do some circles with the right knee. Before lifting the right leg all the way up, and now we're just going to bend the knee, stack the hip, pause. And then extend the leg behind you and pull the right knee in, step the foot between the palms. You can rock forward and back, getting into the hip. And then just land onto the left knee, lift the arms up, come into your Anjaneyasana, your low lunge. Open your arms in a cactus, take your right arm underneath the left, find your eagle, and then flow with the breath. Good, just one more. And then come all the way into neutral. Unwind your arms, lift them up. And then reach the arms forward. Leave your left arm where it is. Pull your right arm back. Come into your twist. And now this time, what we're going to do is reach the left arm forward, plant the left palm on the inside of the right foot, and then spiral the right arm back, gaze over the right shoulder. So we're just altering the experience every time. Now you know several different ways that you can do a twist. So you can always choose the one that's your favorite. I'm teaching you how to make lots of different shapes with your body, and then you're finding the ones that really feel good. And that's what yoga is all about. Let's lift our right arm up, land our right palm down, and then walk the fingertips back. Find your half Hanumanasana, your Ardha Hanumanasana. See how that feels with your leg extended. Good, just 3 more. Two more. And then a last one. And then we'll walk our hands all the way back, plant the palms, tuck your left toes, lift your back knee, step your right foot back, and then move through a flow. So you lower down, you roll over the toes, open your heart, and then shift back to a down dog, step the feet in. Take a few breaths in and out. And then let's go all the way forward. So lift the leg up, bend through the knee, circle through the hip, opening through the hip. And then let's just stack the knee, reaching the toes over to the right. And then eventually unwind, draw the knee all the way in, step the foot between the palms. We'll rock forward and back. And then eventually land onto the right knee and lift your arms all the way up. Take the arms in a cactus, wrap one arm underneath the left, high five the hands, and then just curve with the breath. Just do one more. And then we'll come all the way into neutral, unwind your arms, lift them all the way up. And then reach with the arms forward, leave your right arm where it is, spiral your left arm back so you expand your chest, reach your right arm forward, plant your right palm to the inside of your left foot, and then land the palm back on the sacrum. Gaze over the shoulder, see how that feels. more breath. And then take the arm up, land the left palm. Walk the fingertips back, lengthen over the left leg. Good. Take one more breath. And then walk your fingertips forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Step your left foot all the way back. And then move your body through your vinyasa flow. And then we'll shift all the way up and back to your down dog. Step your feet up to meet your hands. Take your in-breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe arms all the way up towards the sky. And then gather the palms into the heart center. So leave your left foot where it is. Open your right knee to the side. Plant your right foot on the inside of the left ankle or on the shin, maybe all the way up on the thigh. And then just connect the palms together. Good. Take one more breath. And then release your right foot. Go the opposite way. So opening the left knee to the side, planting the foot on the ankle, the shin, or maybe on the thigh, and just connecting the palms together. We'll take a few more breaths. And then land your left foot on the mat. Come to the front of your mat. Take your inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Take your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower, and then perhaps you move through one more vinyasa flow. Maybe you just step all the way back straight to your down dog. And eventually we'll move into our anchor transition pose, child's pose. So we'll rest the forehead, rest the body, rest the hips on the heels. Take some deep inhales in and out. Now let's take one more breath in. One more breath out. And then slowly roll all the way up to seated. So for today, our yin poses are going to involve a bit more engagement than the previous ones. So we're going to come back into a lunge, and I'm going to give you a few options. So the first pose variation is just like this with your right foot stepping forward and then coming up with the palms on the thigh. So this is option one. Now option two, if you want something a little bit deeper and you have your block, we're going to place the block underneath the foot and then step the foot on the block and then lift up. So it's a pretty deep stretch. Remember that we're going to be here for about 2 minutes. So choose a pose that is sustainable for you. Take about 3 more breaths where we are. Nice work. And then come all the way forward. Step your foot off the block. Slide the block to the side. And now you're going to wiggle your foot wide. Send your toes out to the side. Knee can point out to the side. And then there's different options. So this is lizard pose. Option 1, you're right here. Option 2, maybe your blocks are underneath your elbows, just like this. Perhaps you can go all the way onto the mat. Good, let's take about 5 more breaths. And then lift all the way up onto the hands. And then just step the right foot back. We're going to take our knees wide, our toes together, sit the hips back on the heels, rest your forehead. Coming into your child's pose. Letting go of movement, receiving stillness, and I want you to just check in and notice how your right side feels different than the left. So we've just practiced 2 asymmetrical poses on one side of the body. So that means space has been created in different parts of the right side and different parts of the left side. And what do you notice is different between both sides? Just observe it. That's it. And then we're going to come all the way up and take the opposite side. So leave your right foot, your right knee where it is. Take a big step forward with your left foot. Perhaps you have the block on the earth. And then you just gently guide your foot up on top, planting the palms on the thigh. And know that it's not a competition. And you're not trying to cause yourself more pain or more suffering right now. You're trying to cause yourself less. You're trying to release pain and suffering. So never move into poses that cause you more pain and more suffering. Good. Take a few more breaths. And then we're going to come all the way forward. Release the block. Walk the left foot wide. Turn the toes out. And then find your variation of lizard. So maybe you're on the elbows, on the blocks. Maybe you're on the hands. Just whatever works for you for about 2 or so minutes. So at the start of this class, I was speaking about the concept of what do you give from letting go? And someone brought this up to me the other day in my yoga teacher training class, and I loved it because I had never thought of letting go this way or releasing this way. So often we think about what do we get from letting go, right? What do we receive from letting go? But I loved the way this was framed to me. What do I give from letting go? So I just very recently moved to Bali in about 6 months ago. And part of that move was that I had to give up about 7 years worth of stuff that I accumulated in Dubai and Abu Dhabi because I wasn't going to ship it all to Bali. I wasn't going to ship it all to Canada. And I wasn't going to pay for it to be in storage for years in Dubai. So the only solution seemed to be to give it away. I tried to sell it, but it was really hard to sell. So I ended up giving almost all my things to people who needed them. It's like, what did I give by letting go? I gave people lamps, bedding, towels, spices, things that they might have not had that they now have that they needed. Right? So what do I give by letting go? And do I really need all of these things in my life? And how can I share them with other people? Let's take one more breath. And then lift all the way up, planting the palms. We're going to come all the way back, step the foot back. And maybe you just do one little cat-cow. And then eventually come all the way with the knees forward. All the way back, extending the legs, resting the feet. So I want to guide you through one of my favorite meditation visualizations right now. This was taught to me by my Reiki master a few years ago, and I pass it onwards to you. You can remain either in this Shavasana shape, or you can come up to seated. So I want you to picture in your mind's eye someone that's been frustrating you, that's been upsetting you, that's been bothering you. Picture them and allow anything to come up for you, any anger, any frustration, any grief, whatever you're feeling, feel it all. And then imagine that there is a cord connecting you and the person. What color is this cord? Where is it on the body? How thick is it? Now you're going to imagine that in your hands appears a utensil, whether it's scissors, a knife, a sword, whatever it is. What's important is that that utensil is there because it represents how committed you are to releasing, how committed you are to letting go. This is about you moving forward. With the scissors or the knife or the sword, you're going to gently cut the cord. And it's going to drop to the ground and dissolve. And with it dissolves all the fear, all the chaos, all the gossip, all the stress, all the drama. It's just hitting the ground and releasing. And then you take a big breath in. And you take a big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Just remain in your light shape for the next couple minutes. Know that I'm going to bring you back when the time is up. May the long time sun shine down on you, always surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Guide your way home. Guide your way home. Just give your body a bit of a wake up wiggle. Nice long stretch, fingers all the way through the toes. You can curl your knees into your chest, give your body a nice little hug. And then slowly make your way up into a seated shape. Gather the palms at the heart center, index finger and thumb releasing, and then direct the palms down. What do you give from letting go? Bring the palms to rest on the lap. Hands up so that you receive. And then gather that light and lifted and emptied and released energy and bring it all into your heart center so you can carry it with you through your day, through your week, through your life. So we close our practice with an intention. And it's an ancient intention. It's the original intention of yoga. And it's special to me because it was passed from the heart of my teacher. And I pass it from my heart to yours. And it's that our practice remains steady and our efforts continuous, and that our yoga helps and heals and it serves and it benefits all beings everywhere, not just us. So let's finish together with our Om. We're going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in to make the Om. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Thank you so much for joining, yogis. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you, thank you.